And I just found out that my grandmother is the one that changed the pronunciation. She's English. And it was Sean Mataro. And she said she was actually from Italy. She started saying Ciara Mataro. She changed it to Ciara Mataro. And then,
I saw it. It's long.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 6 syllables. Ciara Mataro. And I think in over in Sicily, it's like she
That's fine.
yeah.
It's probably a common name.
It is in Palermo. Somebody told me that 90% of tombstones are Ciara Mataro.
Wow.
That didn't sound good.
It's just nice to take a word from different parts of the world.
I heard it's like Smith over there in Palermo.
His fish name is Smith. It's Johnny Smith. Unmannable.
One day I'm gonna get over there.
So I'll go with you, John.
Go eat a bunch of that Mediterranean seafood.
I'm sure besides those in the travel park, I'll go with you.
Hey, I want to go with you and Emmo to the UT game.
Well, you know, you don't have to sit and box, but I tell you, I'm
So it's a big beer.
well, I'm going to be going for the change.
You're not going for Chattanooga? I get on that. When is the Chattanooga game? You know?
Yeah, it's October 11th for
Okay, I'm gonna do it. That's hell of a week.
Yeah.
We just did a part one and part two.
All right. Well, I got something to do on the 11th. I think the Saturday.
All right, we'll see.
I was just asking about that a little earlier.
If you drink Miller High Life, we might have to get them to roll in.
Hey, if Mike and Hopkins can do it, I can do it.
You know?
Yeah. Shit, it's the blues. Y'all got to do it, bro. Well, you know. Yeah, a lot of my relatives are dead that are giving me shit.
I heard.
We're looking at the 9th, 10th, and 11th.
So, the 11th had to do a thing in Arkansas.
Okay, that's a Saturday deal.
Yeah.
That's the one day I wanted to watch the music.
Hey, John, see,
I want to go that Thursday, Friday.
y'all asked me about the Alabama guy.
I will
I
after.
think that's the 40 o'clock. You're fine.
All right, friends and neighbors, we are back again at Newbie's Two Tall Tots Live Lunch. Johnny Ciara Mataro, Johnny C, along with our featured artist, Delta Joe Sanders. How you doing?
I think I'm doing a lot better this
Man, I tell you what, oh yeah, the Beer 30 has made everybody's mood a little bit lighter.
Right there.
But I tell you, man, you're in playing some good old blues and telling us some great stories about some songs we've already known, but didn't know a lot of the inspiration. So let's just keep on with that same
Let's
thing.
see. You got a request too? Okay, we'll do that. This is called Lilies. And a lot of people love this song. They get requests for it. I don't really play it much anymore because I got so many songs, but I wrote this song playing in a golf scramble once, and I'm probably the worst golfer.
But you have fun. See, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, and
golf.
It was fun. That's back in the day I was doing some landscaping, and this company I was working for had this golf scramble, so I better, do the corporate thing. Although I'd played at MEMPHIS till I got off at 3 in the morning. It took me a while to collect my money and everything.
8 o'clock shotgun start.
Yes, and it was in DeSoto County. And guess what? They didn't sell beer till noon. So anyway, I'm down there where I'm a harbor, and they put me with these great golfers,
Yeah.
And I'm the weak link in the chain, to say the least. But they didn't care, And I couldn't even putt that day till I got maybe an eye opener.
Yeah.
But this is one par 5 into the wind. Everybody's trying to go over. There's a dog leg left. Everybody's trying to go over the lake, and the wind's blowing hard. And those guys, they had biceps like this, And
Into the lake.
Everybody. So I get up there, and I duff my shot up by the ladies' tees, and this guy's coming up in the car and goes, "Hey, we're playing the blue tees." And I'm like, "That's our shot." So I figured I better get back to songwriting. So we're at this golf course was on like somebody's old pasture. You could tell because old silos and some of the old outbuildings were there and grown up stuff. So anyway, this song came out of it. And all's well that ends well. We didn't.
Hear, hear.
Nobody beat me up or anything.
There you go.
On the new golf course out in the county, there's an old caved-in shack in a black locust grove amid tall Johnson grass. A kudzu vine's got a stranglehold on a half-dead walnut tree, and the rusty tin roof is curling up and blowing in the breeze. Hey, but that's the house I was born in on one frosty morning. It don't look like much now, but I don't feel so good myself. And the years of abandon left it barely standing. Oh, but the lilies that my mother planted, they still bloom there every spring. Yeah, the number 1 fairway, it cuts through the middle of our old pasture, and the clubhouse is located where the old barn used to be. And the creek that runs through the back line is a water hazard in my mind. And the lake that on 18 is where I caught my first brim. Yeah, but that's a house that I was born in on one frosty morning. It don't look like much now, but I don't feel so good myself. The years of abandon, I've left it barely standing. Oh, but the lilies that my mother planted, they bloom there every spring. Play it, John. Newspapers, they are saying it's gonna be a credit to our city, and the civic leaders claim it will aid the economy. And all the players on the tour say they ain't seen nothing like it. I bet they come all the way from Tokyo just get a chance to play. But hey, that's the house I was born in on one frosty morning. Well, it don't look like much now, but you know I don't feel so good myself. And the years of abandon left it barely standing. But the lilies that my mother planted, they still bloom there every spring. Well, they've hired two designers of world-renowned fame to go out and construct the course within Mother Nature's frame. And the old house, it was torn down, and a caddy shack was added. Oh, but the lilies that my mother planted, they still bloom there every spring. Yeah, that's the house I was born in. On one frosty morning, it don't look like much now, but you know I don't feel so good myself. And the years of abandon have left it barely standing. Oh, but the lilies that my mother planted, they bloom. Yeah, they bloom every spring.
I'll tell you one thing, as a golfer, you're one hell of a songwriter.
Yeah, I got a big handicap, you know. 18, that's an 18 pack.
There you go. There you go. But I tell you one thing, the way you do just live life and then find songs in that life, that's the thing that separates you from most people.
I think the song finds me.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, I got my antenna up, you know, and some extraterrestrial stuff.
There you go. That's what we like. That's what we need.
I don't know, but anyway.
Bringing it up from the Delta.
I knew I wasn't dreaming, 'cause I know I wasn't sleeping. Sometimes visions happen when you're wide awake thinking I seen a band of angels and the golden rose dragon in a field of white daisies. Halos was a shine and the harps was a playing rock of ages. And I felt like going home. When I was a baby, I was lying in a cradle in a cabin by a dirt road. And candles was burning, fireplace was blazing, and the dark room felt like sunshine. Cornbread was baking, coals was glowing. Young, but I was knowing I was home. Yeah, I was home. Play some blues. summer's eve, I was driving in the country when I pulled off on the shoulder for this scene that came before me. There was a field of white daisies, there was banks against the meadow, and high clouds grabbed the sunshine like a golden umbrella, and Pops was a-playing, hear my mother praying. Felt like going home. It was a band of angels, a golden rose a hanging. I felt like going home.
Love those word pictures, man. You just kind of close your eyes and you see it all.
Well, this just came to me one morning, you know.
I know what comes to me one morning. It don't sound like anything like that.
It was before the cream of wheat.
There you go.
Well, she meets me at the door with a kiss to give away. Every time I get one, don't know what to say, but that's just the way she is. And it's as natural as stars and the night. Don't know what I did, oh, but I must have did something right. She calls me on the phone in the middle of the day, and I love you, that's all she's got to say. That's just the way she is. And it's as natural as stars in the night. Don't know what I did, oh, but I must have did something right. Sometimes I'm on the road and I'm as lonesome as a man can be. Then I swear I feel my baby's heart beating right next to me, but that's just the way she is. And it's as natural as stars in the night. Don't know what I did, oh, but I must have did something right. This world ain't heaven, and that's a place I may never see. But when I'm in my baby's arms, I feel eternity. But that's just the way she is. And it's as natural as stars in the night. Don't know what I did, oh, but I must have did something right. She's a mother, she's a lover, she's a sister, she's a brother, she's an angel, she's a saint, she's everything I am. She's got a beautiful soul and a warm smile, and I think I'm gonna stick around here for a while, 'cause that's just the way she is.
You don't know it, but you just described my angel Judy. Perfect.
Awesome.
Absolutely perfect.
Good, because I didn't write it for no particular reason, I don't think.
Well, I'll show you why.
Cool. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Glad to be of service to you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, what are we going to do here? We got
Turn it up to songs like bells and strings.
okay, we'll do that one. It's kind of a new one here. It's called, I know the title yet. Pearls on a String. Close my eyes and think of you. Back when you loved me like you used to do. Open my eyes, what do I see? A cold, cold rain about to fall on me. And I thought about the songs I sing. And I wonder if I really ever know what they mean. But they come from a place where the ancient bells ring. And I cast them out like pearls on a string. When I was young, I knew very well the difference between heaven and hell. When I got older, I knew for sure they was both laying waiting outside my door. And I thought about the songs I sing, and I wonder if I really ever know what they mean. But they come from a place where the ancient bells ring. And I cast them out like pearls on a string. Yes, I do. I went fishing other day, and I cast my bait so far away, between the lily pads and the golden cane. You know I didn't care if I caught a thing. And I thought about the songs I sing, and I wonder if I really ever know what they mean. But they come from a place where the ancient bells ring. And I cast them out like pearls on a string. I woke up in the cold, cold rain, wondering if I ever see your face again. Rain real hard all damn day. Well, it's just enough to wash my blues away. And I thought about the songs I sing, and I wonder if I really ever know what they mean. But to come from a place where the ancient bells ring, and I cast them out like pearls on the string.
Delta Joe Sanders, ably supported on mandolin by Johnny Ciola Matolo. Ooh, unreal. Getting closer, getting closer.
Johnny Smith, as they say in Sicily.
Johnny C.
I call him Johnny's cinematographer for a while.
There you go.
I knew it had similar syllables. And a few of the letters.
Do a blues thing here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you've been flying a little high, Desiree. It used to be Rosalie, but there's so many songs about Rosalie. So Desiree, that sounds pretty good. You've been flying a little high, Desiree. That ain't no big news to me. Don't care how far you're wrong, know you're always gonna come back home. So I'm leave the light on, Desiree, yes I am. Flying a little high, Desiree. That ain't nothing new, you see. Yeah, you think that you're doing me wrong, but all you're doing is writing me another song. I'ma leave the light on. Oh, Desiree, come on. You've been flying a little high, Desiree. Maybe you should find you some more company. I don't care how far you run, you ain't never gonna catch no runs. So I'ma leave the light on, Desiree. You've been flying a little high, Desiree. Maybe you better change your strategy. If you ever catch a man, swear for God, I'ma jump up and shake his hand, but I'ma leave the light on, Desiree. You've been flying a little too high, Desiree. After all these years, it just don't bother me. I never count the days you're gone, 'cause I know you're gonna come back home. So I'ma leave the light on, Desiree. I'ma leave the light on, Desiree. I'ma leave the light on, Desiree.
I'll tell you, you guys are going to be playing a bunch of festivals and things like that coming up soon, aren't you? You're going to get out and about. It's that time of year.
Well, you know, Johnny is with Devil Train and
Yep.
Randall and all that, and I do like a solo house party thing, which I'm doing a couple of those. But we're going to go down to Helena and do a street thing.
Oh, man.
We're not officially in the thing, but we have a busking, pass, so we're going to be on Cherry Street, I guess it is there.
I'll tell you,
Cherry, yeah.
you're going to do some good.
We can be down there, and then, we're around town a lot. I don't really have my schedule ahead of me.
There you go. Well, we'll catch you wherever we need to. We can always track you down.
Ain't hard to find.
I heard that.
Springtime came with a blustery wind. Oh man, winter at it again. Frozen earth, it's heavy as lead. Daffodils about their head. Make me strong, 'cause I need a little strength to carry on. Well, you're lucky to call, you're lucky to fall, you're lucky to be here at all. I must say, I feel lucky to pray. Darkness, where the night bird calls. Lord have mercy, it's where the shadows fall. She calls for the moonlight, calls for the rain. She's searching for something, it's got no name. lucky to pray. Gonna get down on my knees for another day. City streets, country lanes, familiar places, they all look the same. Neon signs, smoke-filled rooms, and old graveyards where the daffodil blooms.
Oh, now that's fine, fine as frog hair split 4 ways. That's what we like about it.
Well, we're gonna liven it up here.
All right.
That was my graveyard song, I guess. This is called Real Hot Mama.
I heard that.
Let's see here. I'll adjust it here. Feel like I'm at the orthodontist. I'm just as blue as I can be. Seem like the whole wide world is down on me. I need a real hot mama. I need a real my hot mama. Real hot mama for to drive my blues away. I've been drifting and rambling for oh so long. I got a suitcase filled with sad, sad songs. I just needed a real hot mama. A real hot mama. A real hot mama for to drive my blues away. I found a real hot mama, but she didn't tell me that her husband wore a police hat. Lord have mercy, I needed a real hot mama. So did a real hot mama. A real hot mama for to drive my blues away. Yeah, he saw me on the street, shot his pistol to the sky, arrested me for jumping too high. I said, man, I was just looking for a real hot mama. A real hot mama. Real hot mama for to drive my blues away. I went down to the courthouse. The judge said, son, you can't find a woman, I'll appoint you one. I said, brother, can you make it a real hot mama? A real hot mama. Real hot mama will drive my blues away. Went to see the doctor for the state of my case. He said, man, your condition's written all over your face. Oh, you need a real hot mama. A real hot mama. Real hot mama will drive my blues away.
think
another true story.
I think I need to go before that judge and have one of them red hot mamas appointed to me.
I was dreaming then too. You know what I mean?
I heard that.
Oh, Lord.
Too much fun. Too much fun. Now I know you got a couple more in you.
Oh yeah. This is another true story too.
Sometimes true stories are better than good lies.
I don't have much of imagination.
Sometimes.
I gotta live out all my fantasies.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my problem.
Yeah.
I gotta try to. All right, here you go. This is called Friends to a very special person who's in Italy right now.
Hopefully listening.
Here I am. I'm thinking about you again. And everybody knows, oh, we're just merely friends. Friends don't steal kisses under a full moonlight. Or think about them all through the night. Why, might as well go out and fly a kite, or just take a hike. Well, here I go. Oh, I'm stuck on you again. And everybody knows, oh, about castles made of sand. And I love a race, it's got no finish line. Long as I'm breathing, baby, everything is fine, baby. We could hook up sometime, drink a little wine. 'Cause you know, baby, in wine, there is truth. Here I am. Well, I'm back in love again. Hold the phone, and no need to call my next of kin. They'll just say they've seen me before like this, my friend, but they never laid eyes on the promised land. I'm standing on the mountaintop. I got a guitar case in my hand. Oh, pretty mama, I let the journey begin. everybody knows. Oh, we're just merely friends. But I love a race. It's got no finish line. Long as I'm breathing, baby, everything is fine. Maybe we can hook up sometime and drink a little wine. All right,
All right.
something like that.
Something like that. I'll tell you one thing. Got at least another couple in you, maybe. We got a time for a little bit more. We're going a little overtime, so we hope that everybody out there is enjoying Two Tall Todd's Live Lunch. Free shots, you know it. Here from Newbies. Yeah, the college bar you never graduate from. It's time for the beer order, too. Yeah, headed your way.
A song, a beer per song. Yeah, so the new rate.
There you go. This man does not use a beer bottle for a slide. No, he uses it where it's supposed to be, where nature intended it. Yeah, as the delivery system.
Proper tools for the proper job. Thank you, sir. Your tip's in the mail.
There you go.
Okay, let's see if we. That's what we're gonna do. It's a new one. Not really that new. What? Windswept Plains of Memphis? Okay, man. Johnny Smith, you're learning. Here's a new song here. So if I skew the lyrics, it's not the Budweiser, it's the newness. I remember when I saw you out in the parking lot. You couldn't find your keys and your car was locked. You just left the market, I just left the bar when you discovered you locked your keys in the car as the sun beat down out in the parking lot. You was worried about the ice cream melting in your grocery sack. I said I'd put it in the cooler on my truck next to my 18-pack. You said, hey man, that sounds great. We can knock down a cold one while we wait as the sun beat down out in the parking lot. Locksmith came, it took him a minute or two. By that time, we was well into the brew. You said I'd like to stay and drink for a while, but I had to get back to my husband and child as the sun beat down out in the parking lot. I said it's a pleasure helping a pretty lady like you. Then she said I reminded her of someone she once knew. It's a funny thing I said, I know what you mean. You remind me of a girl, her name was Irene, as the sun beat down out in the parking lot. started to drive away. And she looked at me like she had something to say. She rolled down the window and she said with a gleam, "Nice to see you again, Joe. Don't forget the ice cream," as the sun beat down out in the parking lot. And the red, red rocket goes bop, bop, bobbing along.
Irene and ice cream. Remember that wherever you go. There's an Irene in everybody's family. Now you are going to do your showstopper, aren't you?
I got a bunch of them. See which one we do. I can do the New Atlanta Rag. You want to do that one? Or?
Yeah.
Is that one you want to do?
Any of them.
I got 1,000 songs.
I heard that.
This is one I wrote in Atlanta, Georgia. One of my big heroes of all time is Blind Willie McTell.
Yeah.
But he played that 12-string guitar, kind of a ragtime thing. And I went on a road trip once with my friends to Knoxville, Tennessee, to a football game, and we decided on the way back, we were young, we were going to go down to Atlanta, Monday Night Football. It was which is a bad story. It was my first time I ever bet on the over/under in a game, and I had the under, and the Rams were playing the Falcons, and the Falcons were killing them, but at the end of the game, the Rams gave it to some 45-year-old running back who'd been there forever just to let him have his last carry of his career, and no one tackled him, so I lose my bet, but anyway.
To a 45-year-old geriatric.
Right, I mean, this guy, like Rudy, but I'm going, oh, yeah. Anyway, but while I was down there, one good thing happened. I was on Peachtree Street. I was just feeling the Blind Willie McTell vibes, and
Yep.
I wrote the New Atlanta Rag. So it means a lot to me.
Heard that.
And this is like in the early 80s. This is a whole song. This is a 30-year-old song. Tennessee this morning, and Georgia on my mind. When I left Tennessee this morning, left that girl on my mama behind. Well, I'm so tired of that girl, it's always on my mind. I tiptoed out the front door and I slammed that screen behind. Yes, I left Tennessee this morning, and Georgia on my mind, talking about that new Atlanta Rag, that new Atlanta Rag. Yeah, I'm still searching for that Peachtree mama picking that new Atlanta Rag.
Pretty good. Johnny Sierra Matolo, close. Matero. There we go. We'll get it. Along with Delta Joe Sanders.
Thank you, Leon.
My man, you have
Crafton,
been more than
too tall. Thank you.
a pleasure. I'll tell you one thing. Thanks again for coming out here and making Too Tall Todd's Live Lunch a lively affair.
My pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We sure appreciate you being here. Have we got time for just one? Can we sneak one more in?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Okay, one more.
One more. Okay.
One more.
One
Yeah.
last one. Come on.
All right. This is
Delta Joe, Too Tall Todd's Newbies. Remember it next week. Take us home, buddy. Take us home.
This is one of my latest record. I'm working without a net. Delta Joe Sanders.
Here,
It's
here.
called Windswept Plains of Memphis, and it gets a lot of airplay on
B.B. King
King's
Serial.
Blues
Yes,
Bill.
sir.
Something like this. It's another hot night in the city, when everything's cool except the breeze. And at the sound check, no one showed up. Gave me a good case of unease. And I'm sitting in the stairwell, the way I always do, on the windswept plains of Memphis. I'm waiting for a cue. There's a corridor behind me where the processional will pass. It's led by a girl and I can't remember. Am I a victim of her past? They say the stage is ready for me, so I scramble to my feet on the windswept plains of Memphis, where I try to make ends meet. But it's the blues in me that sets me free. It keeps me hanging on, and I know, yes I know my time ain't long. Outside this old building, all the rain begins to fall. Inside the den, the glare is filling, braced with smoke and alcohol. And I wonder, are they listening? Sometimes I don't care at all. Free. It keeps me hanging on, and I know, yes I know, Oh, the way I'm known to do on the windswept plains of Memphis. Hey, bartender, I'll have a few. Yeah, I'll have a few. Yeah, I'll have a few.
Thank you again, Delta Joe Sanders.
Thank you so much.
Johnny C. It is Two Tall Todd's live lunch. We're going to do this again next week. Want to see you here. Progressive X Radio, Memphis moving forward. We gone.
Mix the interview in with the whole.
Try to. See,